Hello, Facebook Live. I've got a special treat for you guys today. I appreciate you guys logging on. I am super stoked today because I'm going to be sharing with you a friend of mine that I met. Let me tag her here. Sorry there, guys. That I met through a business that my husband and I are involved with. And we're super excited because she is just a joy. We just love meeting people. Okay, let me get that going there. Okay, so Lacy, I am bringing her on. So, hey, Lacy, thanks for... So I just want to give an introduction real quick before we get started because I'm super excited to be here with my friend Lacy. Lacy, can you hear me okay? There she is. Beautiful
Hey.
Lacy. Can you hear me?
Yes, how's it going?
Okay, hold on. Let me unplug. I am not hearing you, dear.
Oh, you can't hear me?
I can hear you now, but not very good. It's probably the too many rock concerts I went to when I was young. Nothing to do with you, totally to do with me. So, hey, audience, happy Tuesday. I'm super excited. I've got a friend with me today. And so for those of you that know me, you know how I roll. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Maggie Cavanaugh. I'm the co-founder of Moving Forward Ministries, Maggie Motivates Life Coaching. And my husband and I have a health and wellness business, CBD Oils for Life, where we distribute and are affiliates for the Hempworx products, along with my sweet sister here, Lacy Garza. So, yes. So Lacy has agreed to join me today because her and I, she's like my little sister. I just love her. We came into the business approximately about the same time under David Grunning last November, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I came in Thanksgiving weekend. So you must have came in before that. Is that right?
Yeah, I think I was November 1st on the dot.
Gotcha. Starting the month off good. So what I think is so amazing is because those of you that know me know that I wear a lot of different hats. I'm really busy. So I don't have the level of time to contribute to our business like I would like to. But Lacy's seen the value in it. She's seen the value in it, and she got a hold of it like a dog with a bone. Excuse the expression, not calling you a dog by any means, but with tenacity. And she seen it for what it was. But because she was so passionate is because she had a personal opportunity to know what the products could do for her personally. So Lacy, could you take a minute and give them just like a snippet of a backdrop of why you started with the CBD oil to begin with?
Yeah, so my story is nuts, and I just love you, Maggie. Thank you for edifying me into the video. But so our story is crazy. We found Hempworx because we were suffering, and my suffering is during pregnancy. So we weren't looking for a business opportunity. I just needed something to help me get through pregnancy, and it actually saved the life of our now 5-month-old baby. So that is why we found Hempworx. But what we came to find is that it was the opportunity of a lifetime, and we were already business owners. We didn't have time to take this on. We were working about 60 plus hours per week on our business, which was called Indiana Creatives. It was a strategic branding design company. And so we were putting all of our time into that, and we were like, you know what? We're time broke. We should try to do this Hempworx thing. And so I think for about 5 months, I really busted my butt, and we did the business and we did Hempworx. And in March, we were able to shut the doors on our business. We hit a rank in the company called 25K and shut down the doors. So since then, we've been in this thing full time, growing our team, and we're now 100K affiliates. So we absolutely love this. Our life has changed in every way, from health to financials. And it's the funnest, best opportunity that I've ever been involved in. We've done a lot of different things, and that includes being the business owner, but we've done a lot of different things, trying to come up in the world and see some type of money. And this is the easiest way that I've ever made money. I get in trouble for saying that, but I don't care because it has been for me.
Yes. It was funny when we start to talk about the income potential with the business, and, people are like, what? So I will say, I titled this message as, you know, my guest, Lacy Garza, branding, you know, how she went to making thousands a month, because it's true. But everybody's skill set's different. Everybody's time commitment is different. Everybody's ability is going to be based on you and you alone. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Austin. Hey, Carl. Hey to all of you logging on there. We really appreciate you guys logging on. Some of you know Lacy, some of you do not. But if you logged on, this is Lacy Garza. So, Lacy, let me ask you this. You know, you mentioned that you feel like this product saved your baby's life. Have you been able to help other women struggle in their pregnancies and so forth? Tell me, I know you're somewhat of an advocate, if you will. So share with us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so did you lose me?
Nope, you're there.
I was getting
for a second.
So before I found Hempworx, I was very involved in the community surrounding my condition, my pregnancy condition. And I help admin a lot of groups that involve that condition. So when we first found Hempworx, that's the only reason that we signed up, is because I wanted to help other pregnant women like me, because there's just no other option. Our only option is laying in our house for 9 months, sick, with an IV in your arm 24/7, in and out of the emergency room. And CBD took us out of that. Like, we didn't have to do that anymore. And I got to live a normal, healthy pregnancy. So I started telling everybody about it, all the pregnant women. And I didn't intend to become this CBD pregnancy breastfeeding, you know, resource, but that's kind of what happened. And I literally don't even have a number of pregnant women that I've helped. But I will say that there's only been one woman who just didn't see the results she's looking for. And I've probably helped well over, I don't know, 75, 100. I mean, it's definitely up there. So the results that I've seen with them have been phenomenal. And everybody's OBs are on board. Everybody's having beautiful, healthy babies. Our baby personally is the most perfect little guy. He's so happy, and he's such an easy baby. He's just a bundle of joy. So our experience this time around has been completely different. And we've been able to kind of, you know, put that forward for other women and other families who go through this, and they've seen the same thing. So it's just been such a blessing to be able to help so many people with what I personally, you know, with my own personal hell that I had as well.
For those logging on, tell them the condition that you suffered with during pregnancy. What is the name of it? Hey, Jesse. Hey, Jason.
It's called hyperemesis gravidarum, but a lot of people just call it HG. So check into that. You're going to be mind blown. It's basically 9 months of extreme morning sickness, and it's not just in the morning, it's 24/7. By the time that I had used the CBD oil, I hadn't drank water. I hadn't kept water down in 9 weeks. So that was my first time drinking water. And when you're pregnant, you know, you need food and you need water, and the condition stops you from eating or drinking at all. Like, you lose all of your weight. And with me already starting off so small, things were just so bleak. So that's the condition. It's a monster, but I really think that from what I found, CBD is the best method of treatment from what I've seen.
You know, I love the fact that it helped you in your darkest hour. You know, I mean, that's powerful. That is powerful, because I remember I met you shortly when you came into the business, and I thought, bless her heart, I cannot imagine what you were going through. But I've had my own chronic health conditions, and I know what it's done for me. And people are always saying, well, the oil does this and the oil does that. But the fact of the matter is our bodies were created to heal. So when you take the oil and it nourishes those receptors, it brings the thing into alignment. It brings it into balance, homeostasis, to where your body can really heal. So I love the fact that, you know, I am, like, you know, I'm a total Bible chick. You know, I just love the Word of God. And it's like what the enemy meant for harm, and your condition turned around for good. You know, we know this from the story of Joseph and how he went through hell, and, you know, and then things turned out good. And there's a scripture in Romans 8:28 that says all things work together for the good. And so, you know, your illness, as bad as it was, as tragic as it was, and scary, really, to be honest, for not only
Yes.
you, but your sweet husband, Tim. I mean, I can only imagine what Tim went through, seeing you in that condition and feeling probably a sense of hopelessness. How can I help my wife, your mother, your family, and those enduring? But then you were able, that circumstances, by this amazing product, turn it around and not only help you, but turn it around and reciprocate it to the others. They're dealing with it. It's just, yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. So you've been in the business for less than a year, and you are ranked in like the top percent. I know, like, you're the youngest, aren't you? How old are you?
Yeah. 26.
26. And just now, listen, y'all, I'm gonna put this disclaimer out here again, and I'll put it in the thing that all ability to, when it comes to financial statements, are based on skill sets, time, energy, what you put into it. This chick works the biz. Okay, I'm just telling you, she works it, because she was working 60 hours a week with her branding business. So this is like a cakewalk for her to do this business. So Lacy, how much did you make last month, if you don't mind sharing?
I have it right here actually, and I'll just pull it up, but I think it was right at $14,000. Yep. And that's in the last 30 days. So,
wow.
A lot more than we thought we would be making within a year of being in the company. That is for sure.
That is amazing. Amazing. Now, did you ever make that with your branding company?
So it's really funny. We closed the doors when we hit 25K. Our last project, the last one we did, was $25,000 company profit. So that last project, we were paid $25,000. We were used to making pretty good money, but that $25,000 didn't come every month. It wasn't a consistent thing. It was like we would get large amounts of money, not very frequently, but a couple times a year, enough to get us over 100,000 profits. The years that we were open. Our biggest problem really was the time. And I will say, I didn't think that we were going to surpass Indiana Creatives with what we made so fast, but we've blown that out of the water.
Yeah, absolutely. 14K a month is no joke. And I'll just be transparent with y'all. I've only made, my husband and I, we made an extra 19K this year from this business. But there again, we're doing it part-time along with all the other things we do. So we haven't put in the energy and the time and the work that Lacy has. And that's a perfect example for those of you that are either in the business or considering coming into the business, because the fact of the matter is if you work it like a business, it's going to pay like a business. And if you work it like a hobby, it's going to pay like a hobby. And that's what the founder, Josh Schwagel, says. And I love that, because my hobbies didn't ever pay me anything. There's a lot of things I like to do, but I didn't make money off of it. And this, it's both for us, because we're passionate about seeing people become whole, spirit, soul, and body. So we've always taught biblical principles. We've always had our coaching and our counseling, available to our clients. But now we actually have the body piece for the people that are struggling. They're struggling with their minds, and, I am not, shaming anyone that has to take medication, but the fact of the matter is if there's a natural alternative to that, why not? I mean, I know I'm a cancer survivor. I went through multiple medications, and they all destroyed my esophagus. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. I wish my kitties would show up to hang out with your kitty. But
oh my God.
The fact of the matter is it rocked my world. It did. And so I cannot help but share it with others. And so, we're 10K affiliates. You're 100K affiliates. So when y'all take that into consideration there, the potential of what can happen as a result when you say, you know what? I'm tired of the 9-to-5 grind.
Yeah.
See, because Lacy doesn't have to worry about ever missing one of her kids' ball games. She does not have to worry about working on the weekend if she doesn't want to, or, having a schedule where she can cultivate her relationship with her husband and her children and impact the people that she serves. So she's quite the leader. She's got this totally awesome group, CBD and me, and my group has come alongside with her group because we see the value in, because we're like sisters, if you will. We're both under David Grunning, and we're in that vein, and I'm super excited about what's going on. So Lacy, if I was to just have you maybe close out with telling them why they should come into the Hempworx business, what would you say to that?
I tell people this stuff all the time, and I really just keep it simple. The time is just right now. This industry is supposed to grow explosively. By 2022, it's going to be a $22 billion industry. And I know that you guys have, you know, you've seen other companies like Pampered Chef and Avon and Plexus. You see what happens when people join these companies and they find their success. A lot of people attribute it to getting in early. Well, the time for CBD to get in early is right now.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of people start having success here. You know, the product line is only just over a year old. So all the people who are starting to see success, it's the very, very beginning for us. And it's just mind blowing. And I also have to say too, there's two things that I always bring up. And I know it's because I used to be a business owner. I think this way, but I think that once I say this, it really gets people's minds going. And the first one is the fact that with this product, we are a resource. We don't have to be salespeople because we're helping people understand what it is, how to use it, who can use it, what does it do. So we are resources. And not only that, we also have no target market. So, you know, if you have been in network marketing before, maybe you promote a protein shake, or maybe you promote makeup. So your target audience would be for makeup, maybe women ages 16 to, 65, 69. Our target market is all mammals of all ages. So that's your cat, your dog, your grandma, your pregnant and breastfeeding wife, your children. I use these products on our 5-month-old. You know, I've been doing it since the day he was born. So he's made out of the stuff, so he's just kind of made out of it, and he's just continued using it his whole life. But so I love that there's no target market. We have customer retention. I really just think that Hempworx has taken a revolutionary industry, network marketing, and it's paired it with a revolutionary product, CBD oil. A lot of people are, coming off of their prescription medications. It's completely changing the medical industry. Yeah. And putting those two pieces together, network marketing and CBD oil, it's just resulting in explosions in families all over the world. And if you need an explosion in your family, if you need to be able to buy Christmas presents this year, or to go to the store and not check your bank account before you walk inside, this is for you. It is for people who can do it 1 hour a week, and it's for people who can do it 60 hours a week. Right. It is for anybody and everybody. So to me, it's the perfect opportunity. We're going to the top of the company, and we're bringing a lot of people with us. Maggie is one of those people. She's right there by our side. She's a leader on our team. And for everybody who's watching, I'm urging you, get in with this, get in with Maggie, get in with us. You are going to have support like you've never seen. You're going to have community. You're going to have fun. Honestly, it's just fun. So if you've been thinking about doing it, hop on in our train. We're loading up, and we're going to ride the CBD train all the way to the top. So I just think it's fantastic, and I can't talk well enough about this opportunity that we all have.
Lacy, you hit it right on the nail. And that's what I try to encourage people to do, that timing is everything. And, if you think about, wow, if I would have gotten to Mary Kay, 20, 30 years ago, can you imagine where you would be right now? So, hey, Tammy, hey, Judy, hey, for those of you that we did not greet. So we're just so caught up in this in-depth conversation about, the why behind what we do and why we do it, of helping people and being able to, generate an income at the same time. So, the thing that would impress me with the products is because people are like, well, I get CBD at the gas station, or I can get it at the health food store and all that. But I'm telling you, it's so scary. And I know you being a woman of health, as well as myself, we know, because when we're talking our products, we're not just talking about any product. Our products are third-party lab tested. Our products are non-GMO. Our products are absolutely 30-day money-back guarantee. Who does that? I mean, really? If you order from our website, like right now, you've got 30 days, use the product, send the bottle back empty within those 30 days, and bam, they'll give you your money back. But guess what? Nobody sends it back, because everybody gets something out of it. And our bodies are just so beat up from processed foods, environmental stuff. DNA has been changed as a result. Don't even get me on the whole GMO stuff. But the fact of the matter is it needs alignment, it needs correction. But where I've seen the biggest testimonies, and I know you've seen it with the pregnant women suffering with this, as well as others, but I see it in my counseling practice because most of my clients, if not all of them, are pretty much just like, okay, here's your worksheet. Okay, we're going to work on forgiveness and you're going to take CBD. Because, and they come back, and I've got people just come off of Zoloft and Prozac. And I'm sorry, listen, I know I'm probably borderlining the compliance thing here, but the fact of the matter is truth is truth. It's truth.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I once was lost, but now I'm found. I once was sick, but now I'm able to do life, and so you get excited and you get passionate about that. So I want to encourage those of you that are talking to my team people out there. Okay. I've got a team here in this region, but you don't even have to be. She's in Indianapolis, all right? No, you're on the north side. Carmel, where are you?
Yeah. Indy.
Yeah, she's in Indy and I'm in Tennessee, but yet we can still interact all the time. So it doesn't matter where you are geographically. So if you've been talking to one of my team members or one of Lacy's team members and you've been contemplating, should I do this? Listen, it's a no-brainer. The cost of the business is to buy a product and pay $20 and you're an affiliate. Boom! Where can you go and start a business for $20? I mean, for real? If that's a one-time fee. Some companies, they have that renewal fee where every year you got to pay a renewal fee. And every month you got to pay $20 for your website. And you've got all these things. Trust me, I know. I was a single mom raising 2 kids and I always had a side gig. When I was working and going to college, I always had a side gig. So I've sold makeup, I've sold jewelry, I've sold Tupperware. I'm dating myself with that one, okay? But the fact of the matter is I made a little bit of money, but this is real money. This is real money. What has been able to do for my husband and myself to be able for him to be able to work the ministry full time with me has been a blessing. And everybody's got a story of how this has impacted them. So whether you're, considering taking the product or whether you're considering coming into the business, it's like a no-brainer. Try the product, 30-day money back guarantee. Try the business, $20. And guess what you get? You get us. You get me and Lacy, okay? Because Lacy's team has got units of training on stuff that you would blow your mind. I mean, there's one thing about, okay, this is how we do this and this is how we do that. But she is a professional in the branding industry, and people pay big bucks for that. Big bucks for that. So her and Tim has created a database of things that I know people that have paid coaches well over $10,000 and $15,000 to get some of the strategic stuff that is available to our team. So where can you go? Get a branding specialist, somebody that loves to motivate people, and a business that is created to win in an industry that's growing at the rate of 700%. According to Forbes, and y'all know Forbes, you trust Forbes. So now is the time. I encourage you guys to do that. So Lacy, I'm looking forward to seeing you and Tim at the conference here. We're all going to be in Vegas together. That's another thing, woo-hoo. So you guys look forward to seeing what happens with this explosive business and how it can change the landscape of how you do family. It can change the landscape of how you help others. So regardless of what your reason is to get in here, I encourage you, get in here and get in here now, because you're going to get a team that will rally around you and help you meet your goals, whether you want to work it 5 hours a week or 50 hours a week. Totally up to you. You're looking at 2 different women in 2 different streams. And Lacy, so 100K affiliate, tell them what that is. Explain to them for those watching that are going, what does that mean? What is 10K? What is 25K? Tell them what this means for you.
Okay, so 100K or 10K or 25K, that's our ranking system. So basically that's just the system that we go through to get our promotions and our bonuses. For 100K, that means that my team has moved 100,000 in business volume for the month. And if you were to put that into dollars, last month my team sold between $200,000 and $250,000 in products. So that is what that means. That is something that we do every single month. Maggie is the same. So Maggie is shooting for 25K.
Yes.
When Maggie hits 25K, that means that her team will have sold between $50,000 and $75,000 in CBD products for the month of October. So it's incredible. There's no other product in network marketing that's possible with.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what I love about it is all the spiffs, because there's so many different ways to get paid. Because, you know, frankly, you can sell at retail. You can buy 4 bottles and sell them and make your cash right there in your pocket. You got a binary compensation that grows and builds and creates a long-term residual income. In addition to that, you've got rank bonuses. You know, like I'll tell you, we're going to Vegas, but when we decided to go to Vegas is whenever we had gotten a $1,000 bonus for our 10K. And I know with you being 100K, you tell them what your bonus was for that. Tell them what a bonus is for 100K.
Our bonus is $10,000. But wait, so at the top rank, when you hit the top rank, you get $100,000 bonus. And that's paid in cash. That's not some, you know, plane tickets and a cruise that they give you. It's paid to you in cash to do whatever you want with it. So the bonuses are out of this world. Like we cannot believe that our bonus is $10,000.
And you know what I love is a lot of companies, you got to work really a long time before you're eligible for incentives like car bonus. Like we've got a $250 car bonus we get every month. Your car bonus is what, 1,000?
2,000, yeah.
2,000 a month. Okay. And then now you also have an expense account, right?
That's it. The 2,000.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. So, you know, these are things that are real. So let me ask y'all out there watching this. How many of your bosses, okay, in your 9 to 5, in your cubicle scheme, has walked up and said, I'm going to give you just $1,000 because you're doing such a great job. I'm going to give you $2,000 a month just because you're extra special and you work extra hard. That never happened to me. I spent 15 years in a cubicle in the insurance industry, working for the big guy. You know, I made good money for if you want to call it good money. But the fact of the matter is as soon as I stopped working that job, they quit paying me. With this company, you continue to make money, residual income, and so forth. Now, I'm not saying quit the job because, my gosh, you want to support your team. You want to be there. It's so exciting. It's like this huge family, and I'm in a lot of different circles. You know, I'm in ministry circles. I'm in recovery circles. I'm in, just sisterhood circles. And now this network marketing family has just been so amazing. Matter of fact, many of you know I went without water for a long period of time because our well messed up. We live on the side of a ridge, very expensive, 300 feet deep, blah, blah, blah. You know, my network marketing friends were there like family. How can we help? What can we do? You know? Yeah. So I just want to encourage you, if you're looking for community, this is it. If you're looking for money, this is it. If you're looking to reframe your physical body and your mind set and being able to reach your goals, whether it be to get back into the gym, 2009 is right around the corner. We're in the last quarter of 2008, and you've got some goals that will not be made if you do not do something different. So if you're looking to feel better, if you're looking to be able to, have that extra income to be able to supplement your ministry, or if you can, I can hear y'all for some reason. Oh, you can't hear us? Is everybody else? I know.
I think that we're good. I think it's probably a volume problem.
So if you're looking for any of those things, now's the time. And Lacy and I and our teams would love to be able to answer any questions and so forth, private messages and so forth. If you are watching this and you're one of my team members, hey, let's do a 3-way. Let's talk about how this can change your life, because I'm wanting to build up my people. Because my people are world changers and Lacy's people are world changers. And we're riding this train, like she said. I mean, it's almost like a wave, and if you've been surfing before and you go out, audio's good. Thank you, Michael. So you go out on the wave and you catch it and you ride that puppy all the way in. Ground floor industry, less than a year. And we've got new products coming out. I can't wait. In a couple of weeks, when we go to convention, we're going to find out what our new product line is. And the quality of products is where it's at. So I encourage you guys to check this out. And Lacy, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I respect the fact that, you and Tim are going at it. But I'm telling you, it's so exciting to see a young couple entrepreneur, and if you all are around lunchtime, when you catch my lunchtime live, make sure you go on a little earlier. Look for the Lunch with the Garzas, because they give tips, tricks, and hacks for your business as an entrepreneur, whether you're Hempworx or not. They've got skills and they love to share. And it's really encouraging to see a couple so young know what they're going after. So we love you guys and I appreciate you. For those of you watching You know how to find me. You can find me at movingforwardministriestn.com. You can find Google Life Coach Maggie Cavanaugh Nashville. You can find me there. Also, CBD Oils for Life if you'd like to take a tour of my back office. But if you're watching this and you're, one of Lacy's people, don't tour my office, go to Lacy's and so forth, or whoever's been talking to you about the product. And I love that because we all kind of work together to encourage one another on. So, Lacy, any final comments?
No, Maggie, you are absolutely incredible, and I love you, and I'm so honored to do this with you and to be able to do stuff like this with you. I love you so much, and I wanted to thank you for having me on.
Oh, thank you for joining us today. Y'all be catching us tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, 12:15 on Lunchtime Live. Want to inspire, encourage, motivate you, bring you into wholeness, spirit, soul, and body. Bye, Lacy. Love you, girl.
Bye, Maggie.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for logging on. Share this with your friends. Ciao.